Hey guys, this is part 2 of a multi-part series on the Avid Pro Tools dock. And last video I unboxed the dock and showed you everything that came inside the box with it. And in this video I have it set up on the desk and I'm just going to go through the different parts of it and give my opinion on the build quality. So starting with the surface itself, it's a textured plastic. It's different than the surface of the Artist Mix. The Artist Mix had almost a semi-rubbery feel to it, but the dock is just a textured plastic. Moving from there, we have our transport buttons, and the buttons are really easy to use. The travel on them is extremely low, so pressing them down is almost effortless. Moving from the transport keys, we have our horizontal touch strip, and the touch strip is a capacitive set of buttons. They're not physical buttons, so you just have to tap them to get them to work, and they are the same texture as the rest of the surface. Moving to the far left of the surface, we have the select and record buttons, and they are very similar to the transport buttons. They're very low travel and very easy to use. Underneath your track select and track arm buttons, there's a meter, and this meter will indicate green, yellow, or red based on the signal coming into it. If you're good, you're green. If you're yellow, you're reaching clipping, and if you clip, it'll turn red. And in subsequent videos, I'll show where on the meter -18 and -10 land. This way, if you're tracking something, you can quickly use this meter to see if your levels are good or if you're too hot. Next up is the fader, and the fader on the dock is much better than the fader on the Artist Mix. It's smoother, and I think it's more detailed as well. Moving from there, above the fader, we have solo and mute buttons, and those two are the same as the transport. Very easy to use and low travel, so pressing them is effortless. Moving from there, we have our automation buttons, and they're the same as the transport. Above that are the soft key assignment buttons, and they're the same as the other buttons, but they're a little bit rounded on top for a little bit different feel, and also they're color-coded to match the soft keys that you have assigned there in the software as well. Below the soft key assignments is the jog wheel, and the jog wheel is much better than the transport than the Artist transport wheel. This is metal, made of aluminum, and it's weighted really well. Moving from there, you have your bank, zoom, jog, and shuttle buttons, and those are the same as the automation buttons. Moving on from that, we have our vertical touch strip, and that's the same as the horizontal touch strip. It's capacitive, and it's the same texture as the rest of the surface. Moving from that, we have the control knob, one of the control knobs, and the knobs on the dock are much better than the ones on the Artist Mix build-wise. They're taken from the S3 surface. The resistance on them is much nicer than the Artist Mix. Pressing them down is much easier than the Artist Mix, and overall just 1,000 times better in that respect. The tray that holds the iPad is rubberized, so any iPad you put in there, whether it be a mini or a standard iPad, fit just fine. I do think that they're making an adapter for the iPad Pro to sit vertically, so we'll see what happens when that comes out. One thing to note though is that if you're using a standard iPad, you're probably going to want to pick up a right angle adapter, because I have the iPad mini in here now, and the power cord will, with the riser, the power cord will come out over the back of the dock, or I guess I should say the front of the dock and around. If I take the riser out, then the power will fit behind the top of the dock. But if you have a standard iPad, the power is just going to come all the way to the front like that, and you probably won't fit very easily. You'll probably need the right angle adapter. So just as a heads up, if you buy the dock and you have a standard iPad, you may want to pick up the right angle cable at the same time. And that's basically it. The shift buttons down here are the same as the other buttons. Very easy to use. Overall build quality is really nice. I don't think it's either under or over engineered. I think it's right where it needs to be. Unfortunately, there is no kit to attach the Artist Mix series to it. There is a kit to bolt an S3 to it, for lack of better words, but there is a way to connect the S3 and the dock, but not the Artist series. So right now, these are just sitting next to it free. But the dock doesn't move and the Artist mixers don't move, so you probably wouldn't even know if they were screwed together. But overall, I like the dock build quality overall so far, and I hope that helps anybody looking to possibly get any more information on it. Thanks a lot.